We all want to eat more food, of course we do, but we do not want to get fatter. So, what can you do to increase how much food you're eating, but also not get fat? Well, this is possible, okay? I've been training for around 5 years now. I've been in the fitness space for a very long time. I did calisthenics and I'm doing weightlifting. This is what my arm looks like. I know what I'm talking about, okay? So, you want to eat more food, okay? The way to do that is, the first way to do that is increase the amount of muscle you have, okay? So, when you have more muscle, your metabolism is boosted, okay? So your metabolism is going faster. That means you burn more calories whilst you're just at rest, right? In the description is my aesthetic body course, right? And my one-to-one online coaching. If you want to really just build the best physique you possibly can and you are struggling building a nice physique, I can help you do that. So someone who has more muscle literally burns more calories, okay? That means you get to eat more food, but also not get fat, okay? So you need to get into the gym. You need to start building muscle. So in the long run, in the future, you can eat more and not get fat, okay? The more muscle you have, the more food you can eat without getting fat, okay? So go to the gym, train each muscle group twice a week. So you're getting loads and loads of stimulus to every single muscle group. They're going to grow. And in a year's time, you'll probably be able to eat 300 more calories, 400, 500 in the years to come. Literally just from building muscles. So the first thing is get more muscle mass, get bigger, build more muscle. You are going to be able to eat more and you're not going to get fat, okay? You can still, eat a whole new meal a day and you won't gain any more body fat just because your muscle is burning more calories, okay? Simple as that. The next thing you can do to be able to eat more but not gain fat is increase the thermic effect of food, okay? What does this mean? Well, if you eat more food from protein, you are basically able to eat more food. Now, this sounds really stupid, right? There is a thing called calories in, calories out. You can't break that, right? There's no food that breaks that. Well, with protein, 20 to 30% of the calories you eat is burnt, okay? So when you eat protein, say you eat 2,000 calories of protein, 1,700 calories of those protein will be absorbed and you eat them. But 300 of those calories will just be burnt off whilst you are eating that protein. That protein is converted into fat, but it's a long process, and so your body burns calories whilst turning the protein into fat, okay? But with carbs and with fats, the process from making fats to fats is really simple. It's not extraneous on the body. It doesn't cause a lot of stress on the body. You don't need to burn many calories for it. So the more protein you eat, technically the more food you can eat, right? And the good thing about protein as well is it makes you feel full up. So you're going to feel full up because you're eating lots of protein because it is the most satiating macronutrient. But then also you can eat more because 20 to 30% of those calories are literally being burnt off, even though you're not doing anything. You're still eating the food, but it's being burnt off, okay? But with carbs, fats, that's not the same. It's like 5% or like 10, bit less, 5%, whatever. So yeah, protein, you eat more protein, you can eat more food. Crazy. Anyway, you also want to increase your NEAT, okay? Increase your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So this is just when you are moving around throughout the day. So not when you are going to the gym and doing cardio, but when you're bopping your head to the music, you're, walking around, whatever, you're dancing. Try take the stairs every time you go to the gym, whatever. Take the stairs whenever you're around in public, whatever. Park further away from the grocery store, whatever. Do these little things because those little things are non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Those calories start to add up and you'll be burning more calories throughout the day, meaning you get to eat more. So park your car further away. Take the stairs, do whatever, just be more active. You're on a phone call, go for a walk while you do it. You're going to be able to eat more food and you won't be getting fat. So far, increase your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, increase the thermic effect of food, build more muscle. Yeah. Now, another thing you can do to eat more food but not get fat, probably the biggest one, is cardio, okay? If you do cardio, if you go and find a cardio that you enjoy, you will, first of all, get loads of benefits for your heart. You're going to be much more healthy. You're going to live on this earth for longer. You're going to increase your longevity. but also you get to eat more food because you're burning calories, right? You can't just always burn calories and just burn those calories. You need to make up for the calories that are being burnt, because then you'll just be losing weight forever and you'll die because you're so weak and you've lost so much weight. So you need to make up for those calories being burnt, and your body will likely just do this itself. It will just promote more hunger hormones and you can just eat more. So the more cardio you can do, the more food you can eat. Okay, so if you're feeling like, yo, I'm not eating much food right now, do some cardio, right, in your days, and you can eat more food. Simple as that. And if you want to eat even more food, increase the speed, increase intensity of the cardio, burn more calories, you can eat more food. Remember, losing weight, being lean, etc. comes down to one thing: calories in, calories out, right? If the calories in, so the food you're eating, is higher than the calories out, so what you are, like, you're moving more, so calories out, think of it as just moving, etc., then you're going to gain weight. But if your calories in is lower than your calories out, then you're going to be losing weight, right? So that's just what it comes down to. If you can increase your calories out, you can then increase your calories in more, because it's going to be at the same level, but you just increase it further because your calories out is high and your calories in is also high, right? So you can eat more food, but you're not going to get fat. Simple as that. Now, there's other things you can do, like you can, I don't know, like be cold, like just being colder weather, whatever, because being cold, you burn more calories because you're like shivering and stuff like that. I don't think that's smart at all. You can also have stimulants, so you can have caffeine, etc. That also burns calories. But I think caffeine is just good in general for losing weight because it suppresses appetite and gives you energy. So those little things aren't as important, but those other things I said before just means you can eat more food and you can feel more full up, etc. And you can, have more, yumminess on your mouth, basically, right? This just comes down to you can eat more food, you can feel maybe a little bit more full up, and yeah, you also are building muscle, which is good for you. You're doing cardio, which is good for you, and you're being more active. And yeah, so you're getting best of both worlds. You're being more active, but you're also getting to eat more food. Great, right? You're getting more yumminess on your mouth, but you're also being more active. So why would you not want that? So do those things if you want to eat food, more food, but not get fat. Simple as that, all right? And remember, in the description is my aesthetic body course, all right, and my one-to-one online coaching. If you want to really just build the best physique you possibly can and you are struggling building a nice physique, I can help you do that. The first link goes to a course with all of my advice, all of my knowledge that I've learned from 5 years of lifting myself and being in this fitness space myself. And you can just kind of miss out all the trials and tribulations, the trials and errors that you're going to go through, and you can just learn all the information that you need and build an amazing, incredible physique. And then the other link goes to my online one-to-one coaching. I will give you specific advice on how to get into the best shape of your life and build your dream physique. And yeah, go and check that out. That will change your life if you let it. And remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. Go and check those out. They will change your life if you let them.